Last week, I moved into my new studio space and got straight to treating it acoustically, building new panels, bass traps, and 5 clouds. After adding a few artificial plants and my new rug, I spent the past week putting together my new studio desk. And it's perfect. So, when it comes to any home music studio, your desk is the centerpiece of your entire setup. It's where all your gear gets connected, it's where you spend most of your time, and in most cases, it sets the vibe and tone for what your space is all about. In the past decade, I've gone from using a basic office desk to building my own desk to having rack space for the first time, and now a decade later, I arguably have the sleekest looking desk I've ever seen. The Zaor Onda MK2. I personally love the cherry wood inlays, the rounded edges on the front, and combined with the cherry color of my wooden floor, this desk just pops. As a solo vocalist and guitar player, I'm not someone that uses a ton of outboard rack gear when recording, but within the 12 units of rack space provided, I've been able to set up and connect everything I need no more than an arm's length away from my sitting position. On the left side of the desk, I've constructed my vocal chain, starting with my current go-to microphone, the Neumann U87. In partnership with a pop filter, my microphone is connected to a desk boom arm via a quick release bracket, in case I need to switch to a different microphone on the spot. Tucked inside my boom arm, the XLR cable runs through this cable opening in my desk and then connects to the back of my Neve 1073 SPX microphone preamp. I then run my signal through the Heritage audio tube sensor before it finally reaches my Apollo X6 audio interface. To power my vocal chain, I use a radial power conditioner with 8 inputs on the back and 3 inputs on the front in case I need to power something outside of my fixed setup. On the right side of my desk, I have a Lin 76 limiter and a Warm Audio WA2A compressor that I mainly use for recording acoustic guitars. At the top of the rack unit, I've opted to go for an individual switching power conditioner. This allows me to power my studio monitors, screen monitor, laptops, and have them all switched on and off without having to stand up from my desk. Speaking of being able to turn my monitors on and off from where I'm sitting, I'm currently using a pair of iLoud MTM Precision Studio monitors placed on a pair of Gator Studio monitor stands. I've only used these monitors temporarily for about a week now, since my Adams are still in the shipping process. But so far, I'm really impressed with how good these sound, especially since they come with mini isolation pucks and room correction mics for a more accurate sound. Heading back to the desk, my Philips screen monitor offers 4K picture quality in a thin bezel 27-inch size, and to help prevent any screen glare and eye fatigue, I've invested in a monitor lamp. Laying right beside my screen monitor, you'll find my Beyerdynamic DT1770 closed back headphones that I connect straight to my audio interface when in use. Laid out on my desk, I've opted for a large leather mouse pad to protect my desk from any unnecessary scratches, and on top I've got my Logitech Master mouse and keyboard. Besides the feel, comfort and quality of these computer accessories, I'm able to configure my mouse and keyboard to 3 different setups. At the press of a button, I'm able to switch between using my Dell laptop or using my Mac. No need for me to have 2 of each. Speaking of laptops, I currently use a Dell XPS 9570 and MacBook M1 Pro to complete all my tasks. To keep these devices portable, accessible, and somewhat hidden, I've opted to use the 12 units of additional rack space below my desk to store my laptops. Using a server rack shelf on each side, I'm able to keep my laptops neatly tucked away whilst in use, and since their power supplies are also connected to my individually switching power conditioner, at a flick of a switch, I'm able to either charge my laptops when their batteries are flat or turn off their power supplies once fully charged. Now, when I first started installing all my gear, a problem I think we all run into is managing all the cables. In this space, it's important for me to be able to get behind my desk with ease in case I want to switch some cables or even just do something as simple as close the curtains. And I don't want to be tripping over this. Combined with the built-in cable straps and the cable holding compartment behind my desk, using some cord protection wire and Velcro straps really brought it all together. Using the right length of cable for each piece of gear also really helped. Lastly, the most used piece of furniture in every studio I've had is my chair. Using an ergonomic chair in my studio really takes care of my back during those long sessions, and to keep it running smooth, I've switched the original wheels for these. Now I don't have to worry about scratching my hardwood floors or getting stuck on my rug. These are just so worth it. Now, there are still many ideas I have for the studio space, especially for this blank wall. If you're someone that wants to follow along, make sure to subscribe, and as always, links to every item mentioned in this video can be found in the description below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for another video next time.